Hey everyone, welcome back to my number sense series. In this video, we are going to be covering what I think of as the second case of summing squares, what I like to call the triple case. And if you watched the last video, it should be pretty obvious where the name the triple case comes from, because here we have a number squared plus 3 times itself squared, triple itself squared, 16 and 48, 24 and 72, 33 and 99. So let's get on with it. What's the trick? Well, let's just see, 16 and 48. 48 is 3 times 16, of course, that's the important part, so I'm going to rewrite it as such. And so then I get 16 squared plus 3 times 16 squared. So what I get is 16 squared plus 3 squared times 16 squared, which is 16 squared plus 9 times 16 squared. And so how many 16 squareds are there? I have 10 times 16 squared. Which, if you know what 16 squared is, it's very easy. 2, 5, 6, 0. So that's our trick. And it's even easier than our first case, the doubles case. This is even easier because instead of multiplying by 5, which is 1 plus 2 squared, here we're multiplying by 10, which is 1 plus 3 squared. Multiplying by 10 is so easy. So all we have to know is, again, the original number squared, and then times 10. That's it. So let's go on with it. 24 squared plus 72 squared. Well, it's just 10 times 24 squared. Again, since 72 is 3 times 24, the answer would be 10 times 24 squared. What's 24 squared? We should have this memorized, hopefully. If you don't, that's okay, but please try to memorize it as soon as possible. It's very important. 5, 7, 6 times 10, 0. Wow, so fast. Next problem, 33 squared plus 99 squared. Now you could, if you wanted, memorize 33 squared and then use one of our tricks for 99 squared and then attempt to add them in your head. But what's even easier is to just use this trick. If you know 33 squared, you can do this trick. Hopefully you know 33 squared. It's 1089. And then we add a 0. And let's just confirm real quick. 1089 plus 9801 would be the same answer, 10890. All right, our last problem is a little bit harder, but of course not impossible in the slightest, because here the hardest part, I would say, is recognizing what this is. We have to recognize that 195 equals 3 times 65. In other words, the hardest part of the trick is recognizing that we're supposed to use the trick in the first place. But once you recognize that, 195 is 3 times, make that dot bigger, 3 times 65, it's very easy because our answer then would be 10 times 65 squared. And hopefully, of course, you remember what 65 squared is. What's 65 squared? It's just 2, 5. 6 times 7, 42. Using our, of course, trick for squaring numbers that end in 5, and we're going to have 0. And that's our answer. So, of course, short video today, but it will be paired with the other 2 in this series, of course, of summing squares. This, I would say, is the easiest case by far. The hardest part is just memorizing the squares. So if you guys can memorize the squares, if you guys can recognize when to use the trick, it's going to be easy peasy, lemon squeezy, so easy. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.